Hi crafty friends, have you guys ever used the white glue, just the regular like Elmer's or school glue to crackle with? So I absolutely love this, and I found this sign today when I was moving stuff around, and I thought I'm going to show you guys this again because I love the outcome of this. So what I'm doing is I'm just making a sign here with some Dollar Tree items. And then once we get that all together, I'm going to add like little bands on either side. So it almost looks like those, those cool like cedar shutters that you see on houses. It was kind of like a nod to that. So once I get this glued on here, then I'll turn it over and I'll trim the sides. But I'm going to put my base coat on. So I'm going to use black here, and I'm just covering everything really well. I just did one coat. And once that's dry, then we're going to add the white glue over the top of it. So I actually, when I did this, used, you can see this brush here. I think doing it forward, I'll use foam brushes instead. That way you don't get any of the bristles or anything like that, because I did have that happen a few times. So once I get that completely covered, and while it's still wet, I'm going to put a coat of white paint over the top of this. Now I'm using chalk paint with this, so we're going to get that all covered, and then we're going to do the magic here. I'm just using my heat gun, and I'm just slowly going over and waiting for that crackle to start to happen. This just blows my mind how easy this is and how cool we can make things look with this. So again, really taking my time. This is on high heat, and look at that. Isn't that so cool? So once I got this done, I was like, okay, the white is a little too stark for what I was envisioning in my mind. So I am deciding to use some antiquing wax. It's by Waverly, and it goes on so nicely. So I'm just using a little sponge, and I'm just going right over the top of the crackle that we just did. Now you can see those two black bands. I didn't do those in the crackle. I wanted those to stay that way because once I get all of the antiquing wax on this, then I will sand those just a little bit, just to add a little bit more. Now I did get this wall decal from the Dollar Tree. I think it's just adorable. I love like the script. I'm a font junkie, you guys. I love all sorts of fonts. So we'll just peel that off and we'll put it on there. And really, it's that simple. And you guys, the great thing about this is I always start with the darker color of paint below, but you could do any color on the top. But I do love how this antiquing wax really turned out on this. So here's kind of an up close. Look how stinking cool it is. We did that with glue, you guys. Isn't that awesome? So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspired you to do a little crafting. And don't forget to follow the page for more crafts. Thanks so much, friends.